Behind the hedges and front doors in 98 towns in Britain live the 15,000 members of a most secretive Christian sect. They keep themselves separate as much as possible from the world because they consider it the domain of the devil. For this reason, they've never before spoken on television, until now. On this program, priests of the sect speak for the first time.
Well, we're often referred to as exclusive brethren because we practice separation from evil, if you like, the exclusion of evil.
Well, I think we would have a saying which is in the world but not of it, and that would be our pathway.
We're not taking a higher position than anybody because we take the position that we are more responsible than any others. That's one thing we would say. We are the most responsible people on this earth.
But there is a darker side. Exclusive brethren choose to follow a rigid code of conduct based strictly on Bible teaching, enforced by the leadership. Breaking the rules can result in expulsion, isolation from family, and psychological damage that has led to suicide.
Well, I think that the Brethren's attitude to family life is hypocritical, because they say so much about the family, but they are seen to break up families.
There is a warm, loving feeling while you're in, but it's what they do to those who want to leave.
They're all meant to be Christians and they don't act like it, really.
Exclusive brethren meeting rooms have no windows. Gatekeepers ensure privacy. They keep their contact with the outside world to a minimum. Their only safe places are the meeting rooms and their own houses, in a world they see as ruled by the devil.
We're fully aware of the devil. You might say that I myself have been caught by the devil many times. We've all sinned and come short of the glory of God.
Where do you see him in the world?
Well, it's quite simple. In the media, as one that would be where the devil would be because of his influence on mankind, the television, the radio.
Their doctrine of separation means that they do not make friends or even eat with worldly people. They're building their own schools, and in the last 30 years have refused college education to their children.
Brethren used to go to university, but that was pointed out through the leader at that time, that it was not protective at all. In fact, many that went to university have left us, and many that are still in fellowship with us regret ever going through that sort of learning process. The influences at university are not helpful at all in a moral sense. We're trying to lead a life discerning between what's right and wrong, refusing evil, choosing good, and that's the reason we don't go to university.
They largely work in their own businesses, providing each other with jobs and mortgages. Men don't wear ties, women don't cut their hair, and follow the biblical rule to cover their heads with a distinctive headscarf.